Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Colin McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Antonio Tarver. Antonio, we're here for Jake Paul. What do you make of this fight against Mike Perry? Is this good for boxing?
Good for boxing? I mean, we'll see tomorrow when all the fans come out and pack the house, man. I believe it is. You feel me? He has the attention right now. You know, they really is interested in what he's doing. Mike Perry, my boy from Orlando, it's a great opportunity for him to come in and steal the show. You know what I mean? But, you know, both of those guys going to put their best foot forward. I think Jake is more familiar with the boxing ring. He's been training awfully hard for a long, long time. I got some good trainers around him. I think he's a little more advanced than Mike Perry, but Mike got this. Mike got heart. You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe Mike can do it tomorrow night against Jake Paul?
I mean, I'm not saying I picked Jake to win because, like I said, he's a little bit more familiar with the boxing ring. And that says a lot when you step in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I give the edge to Jake Paul.
Antonio, I want to get your thoughts on a few different fights. First of all, Shakur Stevenson got a lot of stick of recent weeks because they're saying he's not exciting. What do you make of that? You're a purist. You love boxing. Do you believe Shakur Stevenson needs to be more exciting, or do you believe he's doing what he does to win and that should remain the same?
I think he wants to fight that he feels he can prove everything with, and you know he feels that's Tank Davis, and it might be. I mean, we don't know, but you know the fans have a high expectation for Shakur. You know what I mean? And you know when a fighter is boastful a lot, you know what I mean? The fans expect them to get in there and back it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's really been difficult for Shakur. I think with his confidence and everything that he displayed, then when he get in the ring, it's not what the fans are expecting. They expect a lot from Shakur, and that he just has to wear that hat. You know what I mean? When you want to be great.
Do you think that he can beat Tank Davis, Shakur?
I mean, as long as he's been in the game, I mean, bro, of course, he has the ability to beat any fighter, but he might have to fight the perfect fight to do it. But it's an opportunity to do it. So I'm not picking him over Tank or nothing like that, but I'm just saying he feels that he has the style that can make it difficult for Tank. You feel me? And I can see why with what he brings to the table. But I see a lot of special stuff in Tank, man, because I've watched him for so long, and he's, like I mentioned before, he's a child prodigy. He's been prepped to do what he's doing now for a long, long time. A lot of times when guys are reacting, when guys are thinking about things in the ring, Gervonta is reacting. That's just a different level of comfortability and experience that only, the great fighters can relate to. You see what I mean? So I think he has something special, something extra. But again, these fighters have trained their whole life for an opportunity to shock the world. So, hey, more power to them. And that's why we fight the fight.
What do you make of the whole situation with Ryan Garcia at the minute, Antonio? He seems to be mentally troubled at the moment. He's made some crazy remarks at times. What do you make of the whole situation surrounding Ryan Garcia?
A guy that has so much ability and talent, you feel me? That's what just really, hurts me when I look at the whole thing. I just wish that, he had somebody that can really speak his language so that, he could, be the best of himself, in and outside the ring. You feel me? And I just hope and pray that he gets the opportunity to redeem himself, because, we don't want to see all that talent go to waste. You know what I'm saying? He's too gifted.
There's a show in LA in a few weeks, probably the biggest ever card America has ever seen.
Yes.
Terrence Crawford against
the most
Israel
interesting
Madrimov.
man in the world. Yeah.
How does it go?
I like Crawford, bro. That's my guy. I think it's something in his heart and his motor that just separates him from any of those guys around in his weight class. He can take it up levels, man. He can take it up levels if he have to. And, we thought Errol Spence was going to push his back against the wall. You feel me? Now, they say the most dangerous person is when the guy got his back against the wall. And I think you don't want to press, Crawford. So that pressure might get him knocked out. You feel me? You might have to strategically set it up. You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, when you have the skill and talent like a Crawford, that pressure be the easiest guys to set up and walk them into a trap. You know what I mean? And you know, Crawford is dangerous like that. So Madrimov gonna have to have his head on a swivel too, man. Because you know, we want to know if Crawford power gonna carry up, and if it does, bro, look out for something electric on August 3rd.
Last one from me. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. Anthony Joshua has been getting crazy critics over the past few weeks. They're saying maybe, you know, his chin isn't there. Has he been tested right? What do you make of those comments, and how do you believe Anthony Joshua fares against Daniel Dubois?
I don't see it. I don't see it. I think, you know, AJ has had a remarkable comeback from where he was, you know, since that loss. You know what I'm saying? He's made a remarkable comeback. And the way he's looking in the ring, I think, you know, he's in top form right now. So, so they thinking and you know, even though Daniel won a tough fight, I saw some loopholes. I saw, you feel me, some things that I think he's gonna have to definitely tighten up if he want to be successful against AJ. You know what I mean? He was successful. He knocked the guy out. It was sort of like an upset, but the way I saw that fight, I mean, I wasn't as totally impressed as maybe the media was in it, because, you know, I'm looking at it from a different lens. You know, if he's going to be one of the, you know, top heavyweights in the game, now this would be a great win to have under your belt moving into that with AJ. But right now, I didn't see enough from that last fight from Dubois to say that he's ready and fit right now to beat an AJ.
Well,
that's just my opinion.
Antonio Tarver, it's always a pleasure. Look forward to speaking to you again, and hopefully see you again in LA for the big card in 2 weeks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.